Social media, it's Dr. Steve, master of the subconscious mind, a doctor who fixes 100% of orthopedic issues not related to cancer, fracture, infection. And I just had a long day in Fort Lauderdale seeing patients as I'm building a practice down here as well as in Chicago. And I'm scrolling through social media, eating some dinner, and I see, there's more and more people now that are labeling themselves empaths because they believe that they're sensitive and they can feel other people and everything around them. But what's really going on, a lot of these people that are calling themselves empaths, they don't really understand. And I deal with the subconscious mind all the time. But what's actually happening with a lot of the people that are calling themselves empaths are they're very confused because what's happening is they have trauma bonds with a parent or a relationship earlier on that has them hyper vigilant. So they are on a protective mechanism in the subconscious mind, and they feel threats, and then they want to blame everyone else and their external surroundings for everything and wreak havoc in everyone's life. So you see all these people that want to call themselves empaths, and the reality is they either become codependents or they have become narcissists. And so a lot of times the narcissist thinks that they're an empath. But here's the difference. An empath can understand how someone feels, but the empath knows how someone else feels and wants to make a difference. They're not just virtue signaling. They actually see the pain and the problems and decide to make a difference in the world and do something about it and help the people that are in such pain and suffering. The saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I can imagine how you feel." That's not changing anybody's life. That's doing nothing to solve the problem, to help humanity whatsoever. There's no understanding, there's no care, and you're on to the next thing within 10 minutes. So, there's a big difference in what empathy is, what true empathy is, and, being humble and wanting to help others, and, what is these people are calling themselves empaths now are. So just be conscious, be mindful of what you're actually doing and what empathy actually is. Empathy is understanding but wanting to make a difference and contributing and solving problems because you see those issues that you don't want to have others feel. Not just fake apologies, virtue signaling, and moving on with your life. Right? It's also, you have to pay attention to what's really going on in the deeper issue. If you want to heal, you want to make a difference in the world, I give you a huge round of applause because not a lot of people are that. Most people would call themselves empaths now are the narcissist or the codependent. So, Dr. Steve, Master of the Subconscious Mind, you can heal your life. You just have to remember that everything happens through you, not to you. And don't blame the external environment. When you go internal, you can solve all the problems.